Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is the biggest episode of the season, the biggest episode probably of the save. We have 3 games today. We play Real Madrid twice and we play Liverpool once. If we don't win any of these games, we end the season with no trophies. We win all 3 and we're in with a shout of a double. And as always, before we get into the episode, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. And let's get into this. Real Madrid at home in the first game of this episode. Let's go do it. Right then, let's do this. Let's take a lead to Spain for the second leg. Wadsworth, Sondergaard, Upamecano, Brunic and Lemario. Savicev in front of them. Hudson Enrique and Daniel Burbets in the midfield. Osmar on the left, Costa on the right. Wolfgang Klosch plays up front. And let's go do this. This is going to be a tough game. We lost 2-1 aggregate to them in the semi-final last year. We meet again. Let's go do better this time. Savicev now has cut out Lemario, slides it over and wins it, gets it back to Bruni now. Savicev goes all the way back to Peter Wadsworth now, and he'll fire it long, which probably wasn't the right decision. Klosch flicks on, Osmar gets there first, and Osmar scores. What a Route 1 goal that is. We don't score many of them. And Osmar gets the goal against Real Madrid. They knocked out his former club PSG in the last round. This went back to Wadsworth. He fires it long. I said I didn't think that was the right idea. Klosch just flicks that into the path of the onrushing Osmar. And the first time of volley into the top corner. What a finish that is. 3 minutes in. Villa 1, Real Madrid 0. Mendes now brings it out from the back, running towards the halfway line now. Gone a long way with his ball as Mendes. Foglia, Sondergaard cuts that out though. Osmar looks at switch out to Costa. Fabio Costa now through one-on-one. Fabio Costa tries to dink it and Donnarumma stays big, collects it comfortably, and it remains 1-0. That was a big chance for Fabio Costa. If he could just work on his finishing, there's a reason why when we signed him he was classed as a striker. The reason we haven't played him there, I don't think we've played there at all, thinking about it, and that is because his finishing leaves a lot to be desired, as Klosch goes in brilliantly there, but it falls to Mendes. Candy back to McCarthy, and Candy receives it back once again. McCarthy, got to look forward, forcing back to Zhao Biao, out to Jalassi on the left hand side. Berek Aslan looks forward for Moukoko. Mokoko's through, hits the shot, Wadsworth down to his right, palms it round the post. Great save from him there. And just inside half an hour in this game, it is still 1-1 as Foglia puts the ball in towards the far post. Bruni gets up, heads it away, and it's going to be a free kick there as Moukoko fouls Fabio Costa, and it is still 1-0. Savicev now looks out towards Costa. Jalassi wins that header there. Berek Aslan. Mendes now getting forward, going out towards the left hand side, gets the ball into the box. Foglia's got a free header at the far post, and Jose Foglia makes it 1-1, arriving from deep at the far stick. And I'm not sure who that was at the back post, just didn't see him arriving, and it is 1-1 here. Mendes on the left hand side drove towards the byline, gets the cross in, and the run beyond Sondergaard, who was just in a world of his own there, and Foglia makes it 1-1. And there's a kick-off highlight as well. Hopefully we can restore our advantage, hopefully not concede 2 quick goals, as Bruning now goes into Savicev with his back to goal. Moukoko presses him and he has to go back to Upamecano. Sondergaard into Osmar, Hudson Enrique, Savicev now under a little bit of pressure, and Moukoko, who's been pressing so far in his first 33 minutes, tries up for Berek Aslan. His ball is poor and Peter Wadsworth can collect it, and he'll roll it out to Bruning, and they're precious, and Moukoko once again does the business, and Moukoko misses the target, and he did everything right. His off the ball work so far has been absolutely phenomenal, and yet his goal scoring leaves a lot to be desired there as he hits the free kick from deep, headed over the bar by Biao, I think it was, and it remains 1-1. And we have ridden our luck at times here in this first half. Half time, Villa 1, Real Madrid 1. I think we really need a lead to take to Spain, as that ball goes out to Costa there, gets towards the bottom, pulls it back, Wolfgang Klosch, and just as I'm saying it, Wolfgang Klosch makes it 2-1 at the near post, just slots past the goalkeeper Donnarumma, and it's Villa 2, Real Madrid 1, and we score 7 minutes into the second half. 2 early goals in both halves. Hudson Enrique switched ball out to Costa, chested it away from the defender, worked his way towards the byline, pulled it back, and Klosch just gets there, and he could have swept it across the goalkeeper, but I think the goalkeeper might have just been blocking that route. Beats the goalkeeper at his near post. It is 2-1, and hopefully now we can hang on to this lead for a little bit longer than we did earlier on in the game. As Costa now on the right hand side, looking to get away from his man once again. Infield to Burbets, McCarthy cuts it out, and Jalassi to Zhao Biao, and Jalassi can look forward for Berek Aslan. Fires it into the path of Moukoko, who's beyond the defence. Moukoko with a shot, and Wadsworth tips it over the bar. Foglia with a corner kick in, header, and Wadsworth tips that over the bar as well. Foglia once again, Berek Aslan and Upamecano wins that header fantastically. What a signing Upamecano has been on a free. His wages were considerably high, but I mean, what do you expect from a proven winner in DEUX Upamecano, and he has been utterly fantastic in that centre of defence and even in defensive midfield for us as well. Final 15 minutes of the game now. It has been a pretty tight game for the most part. Barcelona are hammering Liverpool at the Nou Camp 4-0 there. As a free kick, Daniel Bergwijn, this is a great position. Got to hit the target, got to make the keeper work, and he does just that. He puts it into the top corner of the net, and Daniel Bergwijn makes it Villa 3, Real Madrid 1 in front of the whole end with 4 minutes left to play. And that, what a goal that is! What a free kick! Daniel Bergwijn 3-1, and let's just see this game out now to the end. 4 minutes of stoppage time, nothing silly, and let's take a 2-goal lead to Spain, and we do just that. We weren't the better team by any considerable margin. Our XGs were pretty similar though for the most part. Villa 3, Real Madrid 1. Foglia got the equaliser after Osmar scored in the 4th minute with a fantastic volley. Wolfgang Kloss then slotted home to give us the lead on the 52nd minute from inside the 6-yard box, and Daniel Bergwijn with a wonderful free kick. Donnarumma didn't move. It's 3-1, and we have a chance at making a Champions League final. Not quite sure what was happening there. The record buttons failed to press, but we conceded a 92nd minute goal. Vitor Hugo getting that, and we had an injury in the last 10 minutes. Soren Sondergaard got injured. We'd made all 3 substitutes. We had to revert to a 4-4-1. We just couldn't hold on. There was a shout of offside for Vitor Hugo's goal, but it wasn't to be. We draw 2-2, and the league table looks like this now. 3 points behind, 14 worse off goal difference. I think that is our league championship gone here. So we have to put everything into this game against Real Madrid and hopefully hold on to this 2-goal lead that we have and make the final. Right, then this is huge. After the disappointment, that late goal and that draw against Liverpool in the last game, this is a massive, massive game. We have a 2-goal advantage heading into this leg as the ball goes from Moukoko, gets there first, heads it over the bar, and that is not what we need, although the free kick has been given, so I'm guessing a hint of offside. Barcelona are well up in their tie as they travel to Anfield today for the second leg. I think it was 4 from the first leg as Tunjo looks for Osmar now. Osmar on the left hand side looks to get it into the box. Just a poor ball there as Mendes cuts it out. Foglia looks for that ball over the top. Suarez wins ahead of them, and Wadsworth can collect it comfortably. A lot too much action here for the first 6.5 minutes for my liking as Osmar looks into Tunjo now. Bergwijn looks for Hudson Enrique. Upamecano though nips in there. Alex, ball over the top for Wubishet Tunjo, and the save is made, and Bayao can't take it away, and that was our first real chance there. And we've gone with Wubishet Tunjo up front just on fitness alone. I mean, Wolfgang Kloss would have been the ideal candidate, but we've obviously made a few changes, been rotating the side, and midway through this first half it is still 0-0. The corner comes in, headed away by Bruni. Moukoko heads it back in. Foglia into McCarthy, back to Biao, and all the way back to Candy. Inzanu, Mendes now on the right hand side, looking at the ball in. Foglia back to James. Reece James with a shot, and it's over the bar. After a pretty dreadful first half, I mean, not a lot has happened. Real Madrid haven't had any real chances as Foglia has this corner ball in. Burak Aslan heads over. Most of their chances have come from corners. They only hit the target with 4 out of their 13 shots. We have had 4 shots, 2 on target. And as it stands, we're just going to see this out because there's not a lot happening. Real Madrid aren't as threatening as I thought they might be, although I know 1 goal will completely change it. Bring this tie very close as Tunjo now. Tunjo with a shot, it's over the bar. Hudson Enrique done really well there to win the ball back, and Wubishet Tunjo fires it over from the edge of the box, and that doesn't matter. Just as another corner kick, Neto puts the ball in, and it's headed over once again. And I mean, this is all they're providing. It's just headers over the bar. So they've moved now to a 4-3-3 as opposed to the, I think it was almost a 4-2-2-1 almost. We go into the final 7 or 8 minutes now as Wubishet Tunjo gets away from his man. Goes into Osmar now. Osmar into Wubishet Tunjo. Bergwijn. Osmar once again. Shot! And it's just wide of the post. And I haven't made any subs as yet. As I'm plan is to waste some time towards the end of this game. It's Burak Aslan. James now. Bergwijn with the tackle. Burak Aslan! And he misses the target. That was a wonderful looking effort. I thought from this angle it was going to find its way in. Inside 3 minutes of normal time, plus stoppages remaining, as Alex now finds Costa into Wubishet Tunjo. It's a poor ball. Candy looks over the top for Burak Aslan. Yalassi looks for Reece James. Hits the shot, saved by Wadsworth, keeps them out, and it remains 0-0 here at the Bernabeu into the final 2 minutes. Neto with the corner kick. The header is wide, and we get away with it once again as we go into stoppage time. think it is time now to start making subs. Fabio Costa is our first. Let's make another one right now. Let's take off Osmar and bring on Thomas Kozul. And in the 93rd minute, as it is now, let's bring off Daniel Burvets for Nikolai Savichev. And we have gone to the Bernabeu. We have got a 0-0 draw. We were under the cosh for most of the game, but Real Madrid didn't really produce too much to worry about. A few corners, a couple of half decent efforts where they got into okay positions, but no real clear cut opportunities. If you look down here, no clear cut chances for either side, and it's a 0-0 draw. We did the job at our place, and we are through to the Champions League final. What a performance! Absolutely unreal scenes. And in the final, we will play Barcelona, who won 3-1 at Anfield today. A 7-1 victory. Barcelona team that we beat home and away last season. And we are in the Club World Cup as well. And our final game of this season will be the Champions League final. And that is absolutely wonderful stuff. So all the news that comes through. First leg triumph helps Aston Villa past Real Madrid. We play in Hungary at the Puskas Arena against Barcelona. 10.68 million. For playing in the Champions League semi-final. Fabio Costa is injured. Qualified for the Club World Cup in, I guess, will it be the end of this season? We'll have a look at that in a second. Barcelona in the final. And wow, we have done it. Gone one step further than last season. There you see Newcastle, Everton, Barcelona. Final 3 games of the season. League table, meanwhile, looks like this. We are down in 3rd place after that draw with Liverpool. 78 points from 36 games. West Ham have 81 from 36. We now need 2 teams to drop points. It's going to be a tough ask to get anything out of the league. But what we're going to do is we're going to play the Newcastle game off camera. And we may come back for the final league game of the season, depending on if there's anything to play for. If not, I'll see you in the next episode for the Champions League final. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.